name is Tennille Simpson. I work for Birgé and HubStreet Technology, where I'm responsible for our technical operations. There's roughly 20 to 30 people in our company. Over 15 of those are technical. We've been using TopLeft for 9 months to a year. We were scheduling all of our work. And so with that, we were scheduling our techs. We were estimating how long it would take them to complete a task, and whether it took less than that or longer than that, the tech only had that amount of time to perform that task. That proved to be a challenge because we weren't working efficiently. And then in addition, when urgent items came up, all of the schedule had to be changed to address that. So we had a full-time person who was doing nothing but dispatching. Yes, so I had previously used Kanban. I recognized that there were issues with scheduling that could be resolved by Kanban, along with other challenges that we had. So with that, I began looking for a Kanban tool that would integrate with TopLeft, that would integrate with ConnectWise, and I found TopLeft. So I researched TopLeft and other similar tools for a little bit of time. TopLeft immediately rose to the top because of the two-way integration with ConnectWise. With that understanding, when I reached out, I got the license at about 4:00 in the afternoon. My CTO set up the connection within an hour or two, and I had boards created and text in our boards using TopLeft the next morning. It took a little bit of time for our techs to get used to it. I would say a few days to a few weeks. And we had daily stand-ups in order to help them get used to the tool, see the tool, and then it's so user-friendly, they immediately began picking it up. We also did a rollout. So we started with a pilot team, and then we continued to roll out to our other teams as we had success. So the team really likes the tool. They didn't expect that. They kind of thought it would be just another tool, but they did come along. So they were pleasantly surprised that it allowed them to work their tickets to completion. Before, they had been challenged with picking up a ticket only being assigned 30 minutes to it. Another aspect of it that they like is the ability to learn by picking up tickets that may be a bit of a stretch for them, because they can see all the work available instead of just what's assigned to, like before, what was assigned to them. Now they can experiment, pick up tickets that are a bit of a stretch, and work those and learn from that experience. From a leadership perspective, our leadership decided that we have a much smaller ticket queue. We've gone from having around 180 tickets in our queue at a time to under 100 at a time. And so that's a huge impact. Another positive for our leadership is the ability to see where we have work and then adjust our resources accordingly. And so that's helped us with hiring decisions, etc. And then our customers were having faster response times for our customers. We're more easily able to bring in and work urgent items right away without readjusting our whole day. They're seeing those really urgent items work faster. They are also benefiting from the tech being able to stay on the ticket until it's completed. Utilization is drastically improved, and that is because if our techs were scheduled for a 5-minute task, they would be scheduled for 30 minutes for a 5-minute task, and then they would have nothing to do for the next 25 minutes. And with Kanban, it allows them to continuously pick up the next prioritized item and work their full day. Before, our utilization was extremely low. Some of our techs that had less strong skill sets were rarely assigned. And so with that, they've gone from having very low utilization to higher utilization, along with growing their skill sets. So yes, we have had multiple people that went from 30% utilized to 60% utilized and greater, to be honest. We have completely eliminated a resource by moving to the Kanban model, because the resource that was spending her entire time scheduling and rescheduling resources is no longer required. So I would absolutely recommend TopLeft to any MSP. The interface of it, the GUI is fantastic. It's easier than utilizing a tool like ConnectWise. It's simpler, faster, but more importantly, just the benefits of being able to visualize the work, for text being able to be flexible and picking up the prioritized work is it's just such a huge benefit. You can't go wrong. I think the benefits of it keep it relevant for your company. I think once you've gone to it, you'll never go back. I think in order to keep it relevant, continuously reviewing your processes and your skill sets, making sure that your processes are staying in line with your board is extremely important. And then also, as your skill sets and your techs change, making sure that you're continuing to match your skill sets with your team's expertise and the work that's coming in. So I started by just exposing our team to the TopLeft or to the Kanban methodology by just a simple uh, exercise of actually using physical sticky notes and making a whiteboard into a Kanban board and talking about daily tasks that you have at home, such as cleaning your house, and then having them work through, moving it through the process flow in order to grasp the idea of Kanban and the visualization of work. Then once they had that high level concept in their daily lives, then it was natural to bring it into the work. And so then from there, we just talked about the process flow that we would have in the office for the Kanban.